Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good and safe at home. So I've come back with another lesson for you all in English alphabets. So you all have learned about to write from A to H. So in the last class I did writing from A to H. So today we'll continue with the other 4 letters. So only another 4 letters I'll be teaching you all how to write, and I want you all to write in your new book. Most of you all have got your books, right? So this is your book writing capital letters. So whatever I taught you all, like from A to H, so try to write on this. So this is the first page where you all have the tracing, and again the next page you all will just write it like that. So here you are having the detail in alphabets like slanting line. So you're there, the arrows are there, slanting line, another slanting line, and a sleeping line. So you have the arrow marks given for you all. So follow the arrow marks and write the do the formation of the letters. So once you all write A, then go back to B. So B is for ball, and then you have the standing line, right curve, another right curve. So just follow the arrow mark, that's enough. So you will get the formation. So that's B. And once you come to this page, after writing B, you will have another activity. So what you will have to do here is, so there what does it say? Circle the letter B. All that you have to know is which picture belongs to the letter B. So B is for ball. The first letter starts with, for ball the first letter starts with B. So similarly what you have to do, which of these 3 names that have the first letter in B. So like B is for butterfly. So butterfly, the word starts with the letter B. So you have to circle butterfly. Now this is aeroplane. Aeroplane starts with the letter A. So you don't have to circle it. This is a basket and it starts with the letter B. So you need to circle the basket. So this is the activity after letter B. And for the letter C, again you have to write the left C curve, and that's C for car. So car starts with the letter C. And so here is the other activity for you all. Once you are finished writing both the pages, join each letter to the correct picture. Now what does it say? This is A, this is B, and this is C. So A is for, what you will have learned? Apple. So A is for apple, so you will have to draw a line from A to apple. And then B is for, you learned here, right? B is for basket. So B is for basket, draw a line from B to the basket. So it's matching the letter to the object. Then C is for cat. So from C you will draw a line to cat, joining C and cat. This is another activity you will have to do after writing to learn C, after learning to write C. Next is D. When you come to D, you again have D is for dog. The word dog starts with the letter D. And D, you have to write standing line and a right curve. So this is D. Here the activity is nothing but you'll have to use a crayon or a color pencil and write D, coloring each letter over here as you write. So you'll write D, and D is for dice. After D comes your E. E is for engine. Engine starts with the letter E. And how do you write E? A standing line, then go up and write a sleeping line, another sleeping line, another sleeping line. It's E. So when you come here, it again says circle the letter E. Now what you do? This is elephant. Elephant starts with the letter E. So you circle here. Okay. Then this is ball. So B is for ball. So the word ball starts with the letter B. So you don't have to circle that. And then this is I. I starts with the letter E. So you need to circle I. Next is F. F is for fish. So how do you draw F? How do you write F? Is standing line, a sleeping line, another sleeping line. This is your F. F is for fish. The word fish starts with the letter F. Now here you follow the arrow mark, write on the tracing line, and then you write here. Now you need to join the letter to the objects. So E, F and D. Now what is this? Duck. Duck starts with the letter D. So you have to join from D to duck. Okay? Then this is engine. Engine starts with the letter E. So you have to join E and engine. E is for engine. And this is a flower. Flower starts with the letter F. So join F to the flower. F. Okay, that will be your activity. Once you finish your F, this will do it later. Then you go to G. G is for goat. The word goat starts with G. How do you write G? A left cursive line, go upwards and write a sleeping line. That's your G. So once you finish the tracing, you use your crayon and write over this. So this will start coloring each letter as you write. Okay, so G is for gate. Comes the next letter H. H is for horse. H is for horse. So how do you write H? One standing line, another standing line and a sleeping line joining both the standing lines. That's your H. So once you finish tracing here and then writing here, then you will do the activity. Circle the letter H. So this is egg. Egg starts with the letter E, and so you can't circle that. Hen. Hen starts with the letter H, so you circle N. Then hat. Hat starts with the letter H, so H for hat, so you'll circle H. Okay, so next I'm going to teach you the next letter, that's I. So before that, we'll do the recap. I will just write whatever we learned, then I'll do the next 4 letters for you all. The first letter, the English alphabet is A. A is for apple. So you write a slanting line, right slanting line, and a left slanting line, and a sleeping line. A. Then B is a standing line from red to blue. Then a right curve from red to blue and blue to blue. B. Then you have C is a left curve from red to blue line. After C you have D, standing line from red to blue, and a right curve from red to blue is your D. Next is E, standing line, sleeping line on the red, another sleeping line on the blue, and another sleeping line on the blue is your E. Next comes the letter F. A standing line, sleeping line, another sleeping line is F. G is your left curve from red to blue, then go upwards to the blue and write a sleeping line, that's your G. Next comes your H, standing line, another standing line, then a sleeping line on the blue line is your H. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Next is what I'm going to teach you all. And the next letter is I. Now, I, you stand with the start with the standing line from red, go through the blue and stop at the blue line, and then a sleeping line on the blue, on the red line and on the blue line. A sleeping line on the red line and on the blue line. This is your I. So let me put the arrow marks for you all. A standing line, sleeping line on your red line, another sleeping line on your blue line. This is your I. So I is for ice cream. I is for ice cream. So this is your I. and then I is for ink. So you will write I over here. You will trace the dots. So a standing line, sleeping line, another sleeping line. So once you're done with it, write without the help of the dots and then do this activity. Join each letter to the correct picture. So there's a picture here, an iron box, horse and grapes. And what letters you have? H, G and I. So iron box starts with the letter I. So you'll have to join the I in the iron box. Horse starts with the letter H. So join H and the horse. Grapes starts with the letter G. So join G to the grapes. This is how you do this activity once you all learn to write I. Okay. So our next letter is J. Now how do you write J? J, you start from the red line, go to the blue and take a small curve. And then write a sleeping line on the red line. That is your J. A standing line from the red to the blue and take a curve towards upwards. And then a sleeping line. Okay, this is how you write J. J is for, what's J is for? Jug. J is for jug. I is for ice cream. J is for jug. So how do you write J? A standing line, take a curve and then draw a sleeping line. That's your J. So you will write J here. J is for joker as well. So the word joker starts with the letter J. So once you have done with that, write it with your crayons. J, and J is for jam. See how many words you all get to learn, right? J is for jug, J is for joker and J is for jam. So learn all these while you're writing. So next letter which I'm going to teach you all is what? What comes after J? Yes, K. So next comes the letter K. A standing line from red to blue. A slanting line, right slanting line up to the blue and then take a slanting line from blue to blue. This is your K. Standing line from red to blue. One slanting line up to your blue, touching the standing line. Another left slanting line from blue to the second blue line. This is your K. Standing line from red through the blue and stop at the blue here. A slanting line, another slanting line. This is your K. So you start from the red and write the slanting line, okay? Not like this. Not like this. That's wrong. So you have to start from the red line to the blue line. Then you have a slanting from red to blue. Another slanting from blue to blue. So what's K is for? K is for kite. K is for kite. K is for kite. So you want to learn some more letters which starts with, some more words which starts with the letter K. K is for king. Now the king, word king starts with the letter K. Then K is for kangaroo. K is for kite. And what's this? That's iron box. So iron starts with the letter I. So what you do? K is for kangaroo, you circle kangaroo. K is for kite, you circle kite because that starts with the letter kite. Iron box does not start with the letter K, so it's I, so you don't have to circle that. So how do you write the letter K? Standing line, slanting line from red to blue, another slanting line starting from the join here, from the blue and go towards the blue line. That's your K, so trace and write it over here. The last letter for the day will be L. L. L is for land. So this is your standing line from red, blue and blue, and a sleeping line on the blue line. It's L. Standing line from red to blue and a sleeping line on the blue is L. L is for lamp. L is for lamp. So how do you write L? From the red line to the blue, then a sleeping line starting from the line, the place where the standing line ends. So a sleeping line on your blue is L. Standing line and a sleeping line is your L. Now L is for lamp. L is for lion. So the word lion starts with the letter L. And how do you write L? Standing line and a sleeping line. Once you all finish tracing and writing on the other page, now you will join the letters. So join each letter to the correct picture. Now there is J, L and K. So this is the picture. What is this picture? It's a picture of a king. So king starts with the letter K. So king is, you have to join K and king. And this is jug. Jug starts with the letter J. So join J and jug. What's this? It's the lamp. Lamp starts with the letter L. So join L and lamp. So this will be your activity as you keep writing your letters. So this is a lesson for you all today. So learn to write up to L. So write each letter on each page and send it to me in this book, not in your 4 lines notebook. Write it in this book so that you will learn to trace and write it without tracing and finish your activities as well. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.